Hello and welcome back to part 37 of our Mechanicus hard campaign playthrough. I forgot at the end of the last part with Leonardus, the entire purpose of the test was to see if we prefer the torsion cannon or the heavy grav cannon. And between the two I think we'll settle on the torsion cannon. The slight increase in range to the bubble of doom isn't worth the ability to shoot through any target to select any unit. Particularly with these guns, as their attack radius is so large. Having to maneuver around terrain may very well have us trapped within our own AoE cone. So rather, we'll just take the torsion cannon, leaving us with 3 slots and not a huge amount to do. Even the Incendium Combustor only does 2. So we could do that. Although realistically, I think with Tauth and Jeremiah running around, as well as the Castellan robot and the Vanguard, we have enough physical damage. This is our primary energy damage dealer. As an alternative, this is an AoE bubble to hit anything that's close. What we could use the other one for is the solar atomizer. So we have the bubble option if they're grouped together, or the straight line option if they're kind of split apart across the map. Give ourselves the discretion. I think we're perfectly happy to continue speed running Zerzetti's missions here. We can just clean out all of the Arc Mechanicus and then go delve back into the tomb. Still easy. I'm fairly certain this is bugged. These are not easy missions relative to what, if you recall, what easy missions originally were like, but fine, we're not struggling with them. Big guns never tire. Epsilus's heretics have seized one of the Caestus Metalican's gun decks, assault the traitors and drive them out. Careful, don't do the wrong one. Magos, I bring news of progress. The heretics have seized one of the starboard gun decks. In what way is this progress? You state this as if it's cause for celebration. Yeah. It means we have forced them out into the open. Now they present themselves as a target. We can finally strike back at them. If they succeed in taking hold of the starboard guns, the heretics can cripple the ship. I put myself a sense of consternation at this possibility. Do not come to that, Magos. We shall purge the heretics with steel and radiation. Is that the modern version of fire and steel? Steel and radiation, okay. Error, confusion, stack, overflow, purpose of heretic activity, equal, uncertain. They're desperate. They're compelled to strike a meaningful blow before they are rooted out. Logic, equal, no. Ref, Epsilus Damic Yoth, no action without purpose, no risk without certainty of reward. Heretics are pawns to be sacrificed. If they are to be sacrificed, it will be on the altar of the Omnisci's justice. Whatever their purpose, they cannot be allowed to achieve it. We dispatch the cohort immediately. Mission parameters are to breach and sanitize. The heretics are using corrupt servitors to hack the controls of one of the deck cannons. If they gain control, cannon's enormous destructive power could be turned on the Caestus Metalican. Extreme sanction. The heretics must be punished for their treachery. The first priority is to kill them all. Power cut. The quickest way to foil the heretics' plan is to deny them use of the deck cannon. Cut power to the cannon so their efforts to control become futile. I was having a bit of difficulty with spelling on this one. Technological intervention. Eliminate the servitors being used to hack the deck cannon. Kill them all. No mercy for the heretic. Good, Magos. Clearly whatever plan these heretics have cannot be completed if they're all dead. Let the decks be awash with their blood. Does your anger stem from hatred of the heretic sub-tribune, or from the fact that they were permitted to operate on your watch? I can examine my conscience when the bodies of the enemies are floating in the void, Magos. Kill now. Think later. The layout of the gun deck suggests a number of possible approaches. Cunning Gambit, attempt to flank the heretics and strike at them from an unexpected angle. Slow and purposeful, hey, it's the special rule. Advance steadily on the enemy to maximize firepower. Martyrs rush in. Rush the deck to give the heretics as little time as possible to respond. Probably that one. We could just slowly walk from one side of the battle map to the other, annihilating everything in the way. We have the advantage of disciplined firepower. I would see it used to its maximum. Advance steadily and keep up fire on the enemy. As at the Star Fallen Plateau, Magos, a relentless advance against an ill-prepared foe. We cannot assume they are ill-prepared. This Epsilus seems to have been no fool, so neither will his followers. Wise man and fool are both alike beneath the barrel of a gun. Team Fortress 2 heavy mentality. Some people think they can outsmart me. Maybe. One who can outsmart radiated plutonium rounds. The taking of the gun decks has left some heretic casualties near the entrance to the deck, while other elements of the surroundings may provide other opportunities for advantage before combat is joined. Industrial accident. A suspended bridge hangs over a group of heretics. A well-placed shot should bring it down on their heads. Post-mortem. Search one of the dead heretics for information as to their strengths and objectives. Eavesdrop. Observe the heretics before attacking to gauge their patterns of behaviour. Again, we're going to kill them all anyway, so let's see if we can search one. Data acquisition equal desirable. Cranial information extraction commences. Processing. Heretic strength above projections. Equipment and supply adequate for purpose. They were better prepared for their task than we suspected. This is not an act of desperation. Speculation dump. A message, a feint, a distraction, a trap. None of which preclude us from eliminating these heretics. One of the cohort drags the body into cover and inserts a data probe into a cranial socket. And apparently does nothing. I'm fairly certain that's bugged as well. That's meant to have some sort of effect. Priest, 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 servitor, servitor, priest. Okay, same deal. And we're all bunched up so we don't have to worry about them. As long as we activate before any of these headaches do. Well, line up, guys. Tath goes first, which is very lucky as I use it to extract CP. If I start down here and flamethrower up, do you think I can catch both of them? Probably not, sadly. Down here. Stand on the other side of it. I can reach both. Excellent. I can take out both of these in one shot. $11 to $13 is... Yes, it's enough to kill this one. Maybe not that one, depending on its armor. We'll see. It is still standing. But I've activated Burn. I guess I could just I'll have someone else tickle it on the way out. I'm not going to waste my time here. Far more important I do more damage to these. They're back to being cloaked again, so I can't target them. Although only some of them. This one's targetable, but this one is not. So rather, I guess I could kill... he activates first. I'd like to do more damage to this. And him back there. Oh, interesting. I can see their abilities. They have a shield. They have the free CP to swing axe, the Xenorite, Mechadendrite, and a scanner, I think. No, that's Omnispecs. I'll prove our build is the superior option. Disregard this idiot. I think Oreox's little phosphor blast pistol can kill it for us. How do this? I could run here. I could flamethrower through. That may die, or I could come up here. Flamethrower all of these. And I can whack that one with the axe so it dies. And maybe hide back there so I can't be hit by anything else. Be aggressive from a CP standpoint, but I can fill the bar in a second, so that's fine. I still have to get to shoot all of them, probably there. Or maybe this would be a good opportunity to use the extra damage. I may be able to kill all three of them. Let's try this now. Get a cheeky one shot on this one here. 19 to 21. Yes, I got him. Excellent work. I don't even think... Nothing to swing the axe against. It's annoying. Who goes next? I can't swing the axe against that target. It's too far away, so I'll just park myself over here. Stand there. CP for everyone else. Ah, they collect their own CP. Didn't realise that they had their own activation requirements. But that one, I'll pistol this one just while I'm here. Trying to get out of the way for me. Or if I'm clever, I guess I could try using some abilities first. No, because then it gets to hit me, which is kind of annoying. I don't have escape on Oriochus. Right. This one goes next, and then this one. So I think best bet is I can walk up here and summon the robot, have it cook these into oblivion. Extract CP off of this servitor once I eventually arrive. That one. Lots of buttons to press. Where do I want you? That blocks the entire way forward, but I don't need to run anyone else up there, so that's fine. Good to be able to one-shot these. Particularly if that servitor activate a while away. I can ignore it and let one of these two kill it. Focus on these at the back. Let's use this, I might as well have some more damage. Don't want to shoot that, it will hurt me for no reason, so we won't bother. Instead I'll use Cognition Freedom on my own axe. Rather, I'm going to walk forward and swing, and then use Overzealous to charge the flamethrower shot to kill these. I've got him back there, oops. Hello. Leonardus can kill that one. Can I kill this in one hit? No, even with all the bells and whistles it's a bit too strong. Chunky servitors. Okay, this. Roast all of those. Command fire is a waste as it ends up drawing out his attacks, which is terrible, so we'll save the rest. Get rid of those for me. Apparently I'm in melee. And it just doesn't have any ranged weapons. Work. Facing the wrong way there, pal. I want to walk forward and punch him at the same time. If you get a 4, it's not quite lethal. Oh, we crit. Oh, does it apply to... Was that incredibly lucky, or does that apply to all attacks? I think we were just a bit lucky. Check the wording of his... Can't see his stat line. If I get the guaranteed crit on both the flamethrower and the punch, that's pretty nice. Well, first, but you're quite far away, so I'm less concerned. Oh, there's a thing I can scan, that's nice. Do that now. Jeremiah, you want to hang over here and quickly barbecue this? Go over and deal with these. Lost most of my CP, but then I can fill the gauge afterwards to make sure I'm okay. I think I'm allowed to take CP off of the target while it's invisible. I tried before in a previous mission, it didn't let me. Theoretically, there's nothing for Leonardus to do but kill this. So I may as well just ignore this with Jeremiah and have Jeremiah handle this, and the terminal. Makes sense. The enemy tech priest extracting CP didn't actually affect the amount of CP available there. Again, this is untargetable, so I have to use the flamethrower to do anything. What I'll do, the axe swing is not enough to kill him. Yeah, that too. One. Oh no, that's a priest, sorry, that's not a... Misread. I can hit both of them though, so I can just step back here. No, the cover's going to save that one apparently. Unless I angle it so that I don't care. Right. Let's do this then. Physical damage one may as well. Sorry, I mistook you for a servitor. How very rude of me. This is slightly inefficient. I lose 1 CP, but he's about to die, so I might as well grab it while I have the chance. Away with you. There's a servitor. Skull up there. Oh, it's repairing the pipe. How exactly we're hiding Blackstone aboard the Caestus Metalican, it should just be for us to use at all times. I could sprint all the way back to flamethrower this, but why bother? There's a servitor. Oh, there's a servitor hiding there. I could go kill you. That's a decent use of my turn. Save someone else from having to do it. Damn it. Making me use another CP, how dare you. In fact, will it survive? It may survive the flamethrower shot, so I'll just walk over and axe it. Neat. Now that definitely only leaves you. Arius would end up hurting himself if he attacked, so I'll go with Leonardus. And here's the thing, I can't use the big AoE bubble because they're too close, so the laser beam is the way to go. I wouldn't even be able to target it. But this works. Look at the incredible range on that. Alright, let's stack some buffs. I can't extract CP from this at all, so we have to be careful with what I actually use these buffs for. Energy damage is good. This is an energy attack. That's the most effective use of 2 CP for damage. I still have enough to shoot it? Yes, if I use Cognition Freedom. (27 to 29) should be more than sufficient. Accidentally hitting an ally here. Fire the laser beam. Melter weaponry, yay! Mission complete. The gun deck is taken back into the possession of the Adeptus Mechanicus forces, and the heretics are forced to fall back from the gun decks. Magos Faustinius, you have proven yourself resolutely opposed to the realization of my philosophy. Cannot continue to exist so violently opposed. Something, as they say, must give. I take it I'm speaking with Epsilus Damek Yoth. You do not express alarm. The functions of my biological brain generate surprise. I choose not to experience it. Then our negotiations can commence without emotive interference. This is good. What negotiations? I know you are an arch-heretic and your followers have slain my tech priests. There can be no outcome save the destruction of you and your heretics. I shall give you one chance, Magos Faustinius. The Necrons of Silver Tenebris are in possession of technology far beyond our current state of development. Grant me command of your mission and of the Caestus Metalican, and the followers of the Xenorite Creed will acquire this technology for the use of all mankind. I cannot allow that, Epsilus. The Xenorite heresy is a disease. It takes the corruption of the enemy's works and spreads them throughout the Adeptus Mechanicus. What lies on Silver Tenebris is too dangerous to fall into the possession of your kind. Then my kind will take it by force. I have Xenorites all over the ship ready to seize its command and control systems. Acquiesce to my demands, and you and those who remain loyal can live. And if I do not, you will die. Then, Magos Epsilus, we will die. A shame, Faustinius, but not an unexpected one. Magos, the ship's communications are compromised. Something is broadcasting from within the ship. We must... I know, Sub-Tribune. It was Epsilus. They spoke to me. What did they say? That they are insane, that they are on the ship, and that we have a chance to kill them. Excellent, do love a bit of diplomacy. A la the 41st millennium. Extract Blackstone from the carcasses of tech priests. What I'm sure is a very dignified process. Look at all that Blackstone. Look, there's another one. I can't even remember what upgrade we got. I think it was an upgraded one of these troops. We're level 3, you're already level 3. It was probably that one. Target can't move to the end of its turn. Oh, see, so you can immobilize targets. Which is nice, but it's always compared to just kill them with the highest damage option possible. All of these fancy abilities always wind up being compared to just kill the target, and usually just kill the target wins. Ghost in the Machine. Access to the Aetherium Thalamus, where an individual can interface directly with the Caestus Metalican machine spirit and narrow down the possible locations of Epsilus Damak Yoth. We get level 3 of the Vanguard Alpha. Epsilus Damak Yoth is on board. Our objective is their elimination. All other concerns are secondary. Every tech priest and menial under my authority is searching for this arch-heretic Magos. None shall rest until they are found. It is not a question of working harder, Subtribute. It is the way of the Omnissiah to always work smarter than our enemy. The Caestus Metalican is of such size and complexity that an individual can remain hidden indefinitely should they not wish to be found. We must be as cunning as our quarry. I'm guessing that's meant to be B. Calculating time to search Caestus Metalican for human-sized objects equals approx 1.35 years solar standard. Seeking alternative solution. We ask the ship. I must access the Aetherium Thalamus to commune with the Caestus Metalican's machine spirit directly. The ship can tell us where the arch-heretic may be hiding. Hey! We get to have a word with the definitely not AI running this thing. Made of meat parts, okay. No AI here. Reports of Xenorite activity in the vicinity of the Aetherium Thalamus, Magos. The traders are trying to access the communing chamber. They know the machine spirit could help us close in on Epsilus. If we need proof of our reasoning is sound, here it is. Memory retrieval, machine spirit, not known for willingness to commune directly. Patience, forgiveness, sufferance, equal, negative. Oh good, Metalican's a belligerent soul. I shall deal with the vagaries of the machine spirit. First, we must be able to reach it. Xenorite heretics are attempting to breach the Aetherium Thalamus chamber. Their numbers are few and they are having little success in their attempts, but reinforcements must be on their way. Spring the trap. Wait for the rest of the Xenorites to arrive and ambush them. First blood. Eliminate the Xenorites while they are still vulnerable and alone. Access denied. Seal the ways into the Aetherium Thalamus so the heretics cannot interfere. For long term, once Epsilus has been dealt with, we're still going to be crawling with Xenorite heretics, so maybe just waiting for the rest to show up and getting them all in one big coup de grace is more efficient. We can access the Aetherium Thalamus at our leisure if we fend off the heretics first. Our objective is the destruction of this Xenorite force. Tactical logic sound equal yes. Aphorism retrieval. Every battle plan succeeds if the enemy is dead. Move into firing positions. Do not engage until I give the order to open fire. Crossfire vector equal optimal lethality achieved. Cohort needs a plan of attack before they enter the Aetherium Thalamus. Defensive posture. Position the cohort around the Aetherium Thalamus. Cover the entrances. Position the cohort to cover the entrances to the Aetherium Thalamus. Prepare for the worst. Position the cohort in the center of the battle zone. Probably not in the middle, that's a bit weird. Cover the entrances probably splits us apart and this puts us in the middle, so I think that one is the one that bunches us together and lets us work from one side of the map. Heretic reinforcements are closing in, Magos. Position to cover the doors. We will shoot them down as they enter. One of the heretics was killed while scouting the Aetherium Thalamus, and their corpse is still lying near the entrance. It could provide valuable intelligence, but recovering it could alert the enemy. Post-mortem illumination. Recover the body and attempt to acquire data from its internal cogitators. In vivo elucidation. Leave the corpse here where it is. Instead, observe the actions of the living heretics as they approach the Aetherium thalamus to generate data on the combat capability. I might as well try and learn something from them. Analysis complete. Actionable data acquired. Critical path analysis. Quarantine data for lateral exploitation. Your speed of action is not always to our benefit, Tech Inquisitor. We were fortunate this time. Gather the intel. The Lord of Amagos, but the possibility of data infection. Oh, I see. So that was not the good choice then. My eyes. Oh, I have to... Oh, what a waste of time. Good news, we don't have to wait here for 7 rounds if I just speed run it and kill everything. Couple tech priests littering the area. Is it just me or are their guns getting bigger as we go along? Not that, you know, we've ever given them a chance to shoot anything. Ah, this might be the turn then, because they get to go first. Realistically, I think I'm so far away it's not going to matter. A lot of tech priests in this one. Are there no servitors anymore? Are we just fighting priests? Seems to just be tech priests now. This may take a turn or two. There's actually quite a few of them. Well, our positioning's fine, so don't worry about it. But Leonardus in front in case anyone does get a shot. You want to bunch up nice and tight, that would be excellent. If they sprint, are they still allowed to attack me, or have they devoted their entire turn to running forwards? These Cog Occultarises would be really irritating were it not for the fact that we can just AoE everything to death. If you tried this mission earlier, I think you'd be in a lot of trouble. There's one right in front of us. In terms of order, he goes, and then that one. Can I hit 2? Not really, they're all spread out just enough to be a headache. A few bunched there, there's a team bunched there. That's a separate, but this one at least can be axed, so I don't have to worry about axing that one. You need flamethrower, you need flamethrower. I guess you're the target. I can walk forward and flame and axe it, see how much health it has left, and then come back for this one. Probably should have touched that one as I ran by. Oh well. I can't extract... Oh, that was a mistake. I forgot I can't take CP out of it. Okay. I can give myself more CP to actually move around by doing this. Might as well do it on a longer range one so someone else can grab that. Okay. At least I can scan from this though, so that will save me. Oh, even this... Okay. For some reason I just had a... I was a bit too far away. We were long-ranging the console with our gribbly little mechadendrites. Now we can come back and start killing you. Largely physical armor, which is a shame. I think I can kill it 15. If I add 8 damage with one of the canticles, yes, I can one-hit kill it with a flamethrower round. This one immediately. Like 16 minimum. Can't hit anything else. And then with a flamethrower and an axe, we should be able to deal with this one. Mercifully, I have cognition freedom, so I can use both. Really, I have to use the extra CP just to walk forward. Fine. Yeah, that for me while we're here. I don't think you're in range of anything hostile. Yeah, they'll take a while to reach you, so don't worry about that. Rat's used everything in your arsenal. Good turn. Okay. Can't hit him effectively, so maybe the robot would be the way to go. Oh, there's another one down there I can scan if I have time. I could intentionally leave one alive to go get that. And one there as well. Your Blackstone to be collected. In terms of bunched enemies, I have this here, this here. We can get two, we can get two. This is more of a hassle. They're kind of weirdly split apart. They'll move forward, hopefully next to this bunch, and I can kill them all together. Because Tauth then goes before, so I'll run Tauth this way, have him shoot and kill all three of those. I think Oriokus can probably just spend the turn killing this one. Running all the way down here to kill one of these is a bit of a waste. Of course. But it can move pretty fast with it running around, so I'm not too worried. It'll very well already be enough to one-hit it. Can't target it with much of anything, so no point in doing that. Just a setup turn. Take them forever to get over here and reach us, so we can stand here perfectly fine. Kill this. Save those for later. Less now is good though. Yep. Oh, that's it. He moved like 2 inches. I was kind of hoping you'd actually like make an effort. 360-degree flamethrower, let's go. Right. Start making your way this way. This is where you're going to be heading over next turn. Okay, Menarius doesn't have a lot to do really. That one will activate. Tech Priest. Could have Menarius go on a good run here. So kind of scan this and hit them a little bit. Obviously, doing damage with him is a bit of a scam. He ends up hurting himself. I doubt they can kill Menarius in one turn anyway. All the energy armor I stacked on him. Can I even get close enough to extract CP from it? Would be 1 to move, 2 to move. Probably not. I'd have to use the Cognition Collection and then I can get there and take CP. That'll just about get me there, maybe. Bit of an overreach for not really anything in return. Oh, I might as well start running over. Touch faster, that would be great. Yeah, I think 2 points of movement will get me close enough after I take CP from one of the... Unless there's any... I may not have been any left on the battle map. Hang on, have I made a mistake? I gobbled it all already. Yes, in fact there wasn't that much to be had. I've eaten it all. You're stuck there for a turn, Menarius. Sorry. You'll probably get attacked by that one then when his turn activates. Nothing I can do about that. Reveal stats, doesn't matter. Enjoy being punched in the head a few times for your efforts, Menarius. It'll be character building, I'm sure. What I have successfully done is eaten all of our CP. So again, I'll come over here and take CP out of the terminal. So at least you can get around. Why are they so far away? This at least ensures I can get to the intended spot over here. And I can kill these two. Fill the gauge for more CP if I need it. If I need it, of course I'll need it. Now looking at this one's axable, but this one isn't. Of these, that's the one that hasn't activated. I'm going to kill it before it gets a chance, so that's no problem. Range, don't need to move any further. There, the flamethrowers. I maxed out 13 to 15. If I use this now, do you think I can one-shot them? Possibly. Not going to do any better with a 2-for-1, so now's the time. Get him. Excellent work. Okay, now I can rush forward and engage these two. I have another flamethrower shot and an axe. Now, I can only axe one of the targets, so this one will probably die and this one will just about survive. 13. Yeah, they usually have just enough HP to survive a flamethrower round. 10 to 12, yeah, I'll get away with it. Crafty devil. Get rid of you before you ever have a turn. I'd like to scan that as well if I had the choice. One, I could have just left him to burn to death. Really what I can do is I can scan this and then I can stand next to him. Well, I could, but then he'll activate. There's no need to really, I can just ignore him. Get away from these are the ones that haven't had a turn yet. Hide behind terrain or something. Because he has an axe, so he'll activate, swing an axe at me, or try and run away. If he tries to run, he gets opportunityed and killed. Let's stand here then. I don't mind. Gonna swing at me, that's okay. And Leonardus, who could in theory walk over here, shoot through the wall, hit and kill all of this, but then I'd lose the Blackstone. I have a million turns to do this, so why the rush? Bizarrely, it's more effective to come over here and take CP out of this and then move forward. Making me do all this running. I suppose even this one will go through walls, so you could shoot those through there as well. Or line up a line shot like that and hit them all. That would actually work. But it requires I have enough CP to get round here, stand on it to scan it, then get back here and then shoot the line, which it costs 3 to shoot the thing, so I could maybe just about do it, but I won't have enough bells and whistles left over to do anything meaningful. Well, I can add 9 damage for minimum, so I can make it, what, 21 without any other abilities. Can I get to there and still have 3 left over? No, I'll be shy on CP. I'm a bit too slow. I can collect 1. There is none to collect. That's pointless, so don't worry. Now I'll just have to stand here and wait. A bit closer for next turn. Or should I just kill 1 now so they have less activations and options? Yeah, just fire straight through Menarius. That's charitable. Oh look, the torsion cannon being 1 less range than the heavy grav cannon immediately came into effect. He could do that and annihilate Pulmonarius. So 1 to get to there. And I probably have enough movement just to get to there, which will put me at 3, which is enough to shoot the thing. I'll have to give up the Blackstone, and why would I do that? Go on, take your turn, do a bit of damage. Or don't go anywhere and fail to do anything, I guess is a fair move as well. Don't need any help, thanks. Now, do you attempt to move? Okay, he swings the axe first. Getting a whole bunch of crit. He crit me, okay. UCP though. Oh, he activated his own cult. Use all your fancy bells and whistles. Oh, he's not going to move. That's clever. Should I just have you run over and kill him? No, this activates first, so I might as well just have you do it in a moment. Reserve you if I need any help. Yeah. Buff the robot, but I don't think it will get there in time. I'll reserve this one as well. That doesn't matter to me. There we go. Right, can I ask you to stand on this for me? I intend to full heal at the end of this turn anyway, so I may as well fire off a couple of attacks. I I'll just quickly see what your stats are. Okay, 1-1. Not a very durable build you've set up for your tech priests here. Ow. How do I kill you? 5 to 7, 5 to 7. Neither of those are one-hit kills, so I guess I could use this. All priests. Enjoy your damage buff. It'll be 7 to 9 no matter what. I prefer I take the CP first. Otherwise, if he's dead, I have nothing to extract from. There we are. Now that we're all done attacking, I'll then heal everyone. You and your 1 HP. Oh, he dodged it. Of course he did. He has a 100% chance to avoid. Oh, dodge this. Wait, does he just dodge infinitely? That's kind of annoying if he gets away with this. I wasn't reading that ability. Okay, he has perfect dodge chance, actually. I can't do it. Maybe I could use the 1 damage from Leonardus's skull to kill him? Possibly. I don't think he can dodge that one. Let's try. And then I'm acided, so I'm actually going to take 10 damage at the end of this, if I end it this turn. Let's test this now. Take 1 damage. Can you dodge this one? No. Undodgeable. Cool. Okay, now what I would do now is simply kill this tech priest and be done with it. However, slightly flubbed in that I'm still acided over here, so I'm going to waste time for another turn and then kill him next go around. You can do whatever you want. It's not going to make a difference. Oh, he did actually take the CP. He shot me. How dare you? And then everyone else just, I don't know, chill out. Alright. You don't need to do anything except build some CP for the other guys who are relevant. That's not a bad little ability there. 100% dodge chance for all attacks. And then Oriochus doesn't matter. Robot doesn't matter. Menarius. What I need you to do, I need you to cleanse us so I stop taking damage for no reason. Wretched Xenorites. And then I could use distance heal to make you full HP. And I can claw you to make you full HP. Need to run around there to do it. I'm ignoring opportunity attack so I can come this way and grab the extra CP while I'm here. I can't fit through because you're physically blocking the way. Well, fine. It's kind of pointless in that case. We're exactly where we would have been. No slow and steady wins the race. It's also a bit boring. Come on. Okay. Just heal thyself. Everyone's full HP now. South. If you could go take CP from something, that would be great. Leonardus' life easier as he tries to use all the abilities under the sun. And I'll be punished for your hubris with the highest damage laser beam I can offer. I ever bother to read its stats? It's 1-1, so well, one of those energy damage will get absorbed, so it becomes 8. So this and this are identical. That one. See what else I can do. It costs 3 to fire. We need to bear that in mind, so I can spend 4 on abilities, so +2, +3, +2. So that one and that one, I think, are the best combo for max damage. Crit from that one would be nice, but it actually nets less damage overall. And then this one. I still had the skull, I could get one more from somewhere and use all of them. But alas, I have to make do with 36 to 38 damage. Be gone. And you feel the heat. Mission complete. The heretics are held off and the cohort's efforts secure the Aetherium Thalamus. Magos Faustinius is able to access the arcane machinery and commune directly with the machine spirit of the Caestus Metalican. The experience is unique. It would be overwhelming were I unable to quarantine my emotions of wonderment and exhilaration. I can perceive the information architecture of the entire ship. Wonderment equal irrelevant query. Heretic location. The ship's machine spirit is angered at being roused. It is ancient and opinionated, yet I believe I am getting through. It is initiating a full scan of the ship's sensors and communications. Make haste, Magos. The heretics will not allow us to question the machine spirit at our leisure. I thought the entire point of the strategy was that they would. We killed them all. My reports suggest I am mobilizing to move on the Aetherium Thalamus again. Just a few moments more. There is no sign of Epsilus Damic Yoth on the ship's sensors. Disappointment equal yes, surprise equal no. But there is something else. A lacuna, a blind spot in the ship's sensor net. The heretics have created a place where even the Caestus Metalican itself cannot watch. It is deep in the engine decks, a lair for the arch-heretic. Query conclusions, Magos. We have found them. Makes logical sense. We can see everything else on the ship, so the one spot where we can't see must be where they are. Ah, no more servitors. 9 poorly equipped tech priests. Level 3 Vanguard Alpha. Cohort. This one now. What does it do? Cannot move, +2 damage, 3 movement and 10 crit chance. So, effectively for the one attack it'll do 4 to 6. 2 of which will be pure damage, ignoring armor. And you can do damage to chain. Again, it's fancy and all, but the ability to just do 8 to 12, plus, you know, actually more than that because of the extra abilities and stuff. This is just better. I don't see why you would bother with anything else. Because the +2, I think it's rolled into the 4 to 6, or maybe it isn't. Regardless, I think the ranged one is just flatly superior. The only thing I'm missing now, the Ranger needs to be leveled. The Ranger Alpha needs leveling, and the Servitor. Oh, the lowly Servitor never got level up. How weird. And then these two frustratingly insist on staying all the way down at level 1. But we can't convince them to do otherwise, so we'll have to leave that there. Right, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If so, please do consider liking and subscribing. It does, of course, help out the channel and shares the videos around, so I do really appreciate it. Have any notes on 40k games or genre-related games that you'd like to see? By all means, please do leave the feedback. I do take the time to stop and read all the comments, so anything left there will be taken on board. Or if you just want to chat with me and others, that's great too. Thank you very much. Thank you for the support. I'll see you next time.